What's good, everyone? Evo back with another Overwatch video, and this one I'm not really sure on how it's going to go. I've got nothing written down, it's just straight off the top. I'm going to talk about Lucio, and he's one of the characters that I never really tried out too much. It was always like I wanted to snipe on Widowmaker, I wanted to be a ninja on Genji and all that stuff, or you want to be Reinhardt and be smacking people with a hammer. Lucio, the kind of theme around him reminded me of a Tekken 6, was it, player, like one of the hip hop guys or whatever that does all the freaky moves. But anyway, long story short, I jumped on him and played a few games and realized, one, how easy he is to pick up, which made the rumors true that, you know, I was watching pro game live streams and stuff, and people were saying in chat that Lucio's the easiest, or I heard it mentioned and things like that, easy support. I always thought Mercy was, or Lucio. I still think they're on the same kind of level, they just have different play styles. So Mercy purely does healing pretty much. So I have a video coming up on the top 5 easiest characters to play in Overwatch. She's one of them, or he and she's one of them. You know, spoilers, soz. But jumping back to it, yeah, tried out Lucio. The character is so versatile, it's insane. He can land kills, no problem. He has this passive heal that just heals everyone around him. So he's a healer then, which is why he's in the support category. His ultimate is insane, and he's just really fast. The playstyle is fun. He has a knockback ability, so you're pushing the enemy around, and it's insane. So I'm going to make sure I put gameplay up, hopefully showing you all this stuff. If you watch the gameplay, you'll see where I'm doing certain things here, healing people here, and talk about how to actually play the class for anyone that has no idea, because I didn't either before this. So he has 2 modes. It makes it sound a bit complicated when you read his abilities, but it works like this. You hit shift to change between the 2 modes. There's no cooldown on it at all, I don't think. If not, it's very short. One's a speed mode, one is a heal mode. So if you're in the spawn of your spawn, it'll always start on speed mode. You just want to be in that mode, and every like 6 seconds or so you can hit your E ability that just gives a small buff to that mode. So if you spawned, there's a number counter in the middle of your like screen. You'll see like 2, 3, 4 or 1 or whatever, and that's how many people are in your vicinity and will get the buff. So you want to make sure that numbers, you don't have to make sure, but the bigger the number the better, because more people are going to get whatever buff you give them. And then you hit your E. So if you're in speed buff, say at the start of the spawn, everyone gets a speed buff and runs really quick towards the objective. Same thing works if you're in the heal mode. You just hit your shift, goes to heal, the number's still there, how many people are near you, hit your E again. Remember, there is a cooldown in this though, 6 or so seconds, 6 or 8, just so you can't spam it obviously. And then they get increased healing for a few seconds when you put that buff up. So that's how the support part of him works. It's just a passive ability that constantly heals or gives a small speed buff, but then every 6 or so seconds you get an increase. You just buff it up really quick for a few seconds and it goes back down. So it's just the easiest heal in the world, because you don't have to target anyone, you just got to be around them, which is mostly up to them. If they want to get healed, they be near you, or you need to be near the objective and they're getting healed or whatever. So, and then let alone having the heal, he also has the speed side of it, which you can use. So that's twice as good when it comes to support kind of playstyle as him. Then he can do damage as well. So this is something Mercy doesn't really do quite as well. She has to switch to other, you know, secondary weapon and try and land the attacks. This is just the guy's normal ability, where he just shoots left click and 3 pulses come out, which do some damage. You know, funnily enough, like I was landing kills, and a good amount of kills too on this guy the first few times I'd only played him, and you know, coming into it with no knowledge of him at all. So you're landing kills, and then like, especially if you got good map. What's a good map that's up in the air? Say if you are playing on Nubani or whatever at the spawn, if you run in and you get them as they come out the right hand door, I don't know if he's understanding what I'm talking about here, but there is a ledge where you can just knock them off. So you just right click and just knock them off. And honestly, that is the class. So He can do wall run as well if, you know, you're up in the air. He can't run up the wall though like Hanzo. He can only run along it. So if you're up in the air, he can run along and keep himself kind of, you know, out of the enemy's fire. But yeah, really fun. Moves quick. Passive heal that's really strong. Oh yeah, and then we didn't mention his ultimate. So with everything we've said aside, it makes the character a strong character. You're going to pick him, you're going to do good. In most games, just universally across the board in kills, heals, and just being an all-round like team helper with his speed buffs and stuff. So then we got to mention his ultimate. So it's pretty much, long story short, you hit it, he jumps into the air, leaps down, slams the ground. Like, it is one of the coolest feeling abilities to unleash, and everyone near you, kind of like in the vicinity, I think it's the same amount of range that you know, is getting your speed or heal buff, becomes pretty much invulnerable. Like, you just get like a crazy shield and you're good to go. So if you can pop this as the other team's popping their ults, like, you're probably not going to die, and it's just such a good support character all round. And you're landing kills, especially with your invulnerability up with your ult. You can charge into people and just try and land kills on them. So yeah, that's about the end of this video. Just wanted to bring it to your attention that I think he is the easiest character from the support category all round, along with Mercy. They just have different playstyles. If you want to go for kills as well as support your team, then you can play Lucio. But if you want to really just heal your team a lot and give like damage buffs, Mercy is the way to go. But there it is, Lucio, one of the best all-round universal characters in Overwatch. Try him out. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.